just like explain? I'm recording, you know.
Yeah, so I was thinking about looking for some parts here for my drone on Shapeways. I wonder what they have.
What did you just do? Did you go to the search?
Yeah, I searched for DJI. It's actually the manufacturer of the drone I have. Looks like they have a couple things here that might be applicable. Definitely some stuff for the Phantom drone here, which is cool. Looks like some cool thermal mods for cooling. That'd be helpful. Some motor covers for the Phantom, really neat. Looks like a lightweight stuff. Pretty simple. Like I wouldn't want to, you know, like if I know my drone has a need, like hey, I need to optimize the cooling. Like I wouldn't want to build that myself, or like, you know, build it up in a 3D modeling program. Probably look here first and take a look at like, oh, hey, I got a gimbal guide here.
So you would think to go to a place that does 3D printing to do this to find this kind of stuff, or is there like another?
Yeah, so a lot of people are probably doing the same thing, and when you know, the cool thing about 3D printing is it's all like this entire part is just like a bunch of lines of code. So you can feed that into multiple devices, or you can just publish all that up on a site like Shapeways, and then they can take that code and, you know, own the process and just give you a nice quality end result of some 3D printed logic that you fed into the process. So it's cool that you can like choose your different materials, color choices too. But knowing that the people that are going to run the equipment, like, you know what they're doing, and you don't have to buy the equipment, which is like kind of a pain to manage, especially when you have to consider like you're going to trust this to do something when it's like maybe a mile away from you, you know, taking some video or doing something. So it's nice to know that it's like a quality product, was built properly. All you want to know is, yes, this is what I expected to have made. So yeah, pretty cool. Definitely neat to see you can feed your own models in, or get like pre-built stuff with a search. So you could possibly even take some open source ideas, tweak them, and then upload them here. Have them print it and ship it to you pretty quick. It's pretty cool. I definitely like all the different applications too. For mine personally, I'd use it for drones and UAVs, but if I was into toys and RC cars, I would definitely be here too.
So if you were to come here typically for like one of your drone pieces, and you saw the like car thing, would you normally click on that, or would you just do that because?
Well, I probably got some value from a drone part, right? Like I'm just cruising through here and I'm seeing like, oh, they built a better battery door for the Phantom. Cool. Like, let's see if there's another simple product that can enhance one of my existing other products. Like, hey, I have a GoPro. Let's look at what they do here. Yeah, so maybe some custom mounts for a GoPro. Super cheap, but if I know it's going to clip onto the side of my helmet, or maybe a car mount, it's literally like dollars to have shipped. You can definitely see the value there. What's also cool is you can, I don't know if you can filter by the maker, or the shop that's actually making these. It's almost like a big marketplace, right? So if you know there's a vendor that's a quality product, you probably can be honing on that one. Like these guys look like they have some pretty amazing helmet mounts. So you probably buy one product from them, trust them, and then maybe keep ordering from them on this site. That's cool. Some suggestions on slot cars. They're pretty cool. Definitely interested in, if you're flying drones, you're probably a camera person, so camera mods are pretty neat too. So definitely some really neat
I didn't
mods
see that for
yeah.
like SLRs.
Yeah, camera mounts. Looks like some cool, like here if you wanted to. Yeah, these are. I mean, this is even a neat idea, right? Like if you're running camera, doing a follow focus, it's one of those things where Canon's not going to make that. It's for their 51.8, but somebody needed it, wrote some code to build the part, and then they can share that with everybody that needs that or wants that. So Canon probably wouldn't make a product for a niche market, but one person did, and look how easy it was to offer that to other people for $18, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of the pathway. You can kind of start getting into different niches here. Being a car guy myself, I see something like this, and I'm like, wow. So this is like a really like a niche market part for a supercharged MX-5 Miata. That the supercharger needs maybe you can get a little more boost if you add a part that has a wider opening. So what's cool about that is for maybe $23 you can probably add like 30 or 40 horsepower to your MX-5 Miata. That's kind of crazy, but they figured that out. So I'd probably be like, what if I had an MX-5 Miata? There's a few things. Ooh, a gas pedal height adjustment. Not other car parts, like a BMW. Some sunshades. Anything you think that could be like a plastic extrusion or like a part that might, be built out. It's pretty easy to see that application here. Bike mounts, sprockets, an iPad mount for your bike. Now, for $40, I would love that, but that doesn't seem very. It seems pretty dangerous.
Especially in New York.
Yes. Let's go ahead and not watch videos while we're riding our bikes. But definitely some cool biking products here. It's interesting. Like, yeah, I just scrolled by like a cam adjustment for a bike that it might be a hard part to get for an old bike, right? It's like maybe an old Mercier, and maybe there's like 50 people in the world that still ride that bike, but one of them is a maker, and he knows that a part fails a lot on it, and he can make a plastic part that's better than the part that was made in 1950 and offer it to the 50 people that need it. So this is like a great way to easily globalize that. He doesn't probably want to make much money on that, but he probably wants to help the other people that have that same bike. And so this lets him do that without owning the manufacturing or distribution or any of that.
Right.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. Model cars. I can see interesting uses for these too if you were doing like a I don't know, videography or stop motion.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. You could just, if you wanted a certain scene, you could just order like all the parts for that certain scene, have them built up, colored later, and then just, have that be a simple, like, kind of black boxed result of need. Because there's so many possibilities. You can, like, customize to your heart's content. Never knew the model car scene was that large. What about like model trains? Yeah, definitely. HO stuff here. You know HO, right? Lionel? It's all here. Mods for all that stuff too. So like craft markets, definitely applicable. Gosh, you think about parts that fail, right? Like a sprocket or a gear for like a toy or a appliance that was made 50 years ago. A company that's probably gone. Somebody could probably just not knowingly commercialize it, but there's maybe a refrigerator or something that's like, you know, not working anymore, and you can probably buy parts on here. If somebody found a fix for it. Hey, you want a 64-gallon trash cart? Oh, sorry, it's an 87-to-1 scale. Yeah, cool. So, looking at different materials here. Rings, huh? Jewelry, 3D printed jewelry. Very interesting.
And you said you've heard of Shapeways before.
Yep.
How did you hear about it?
I think I saw a video where what was that? There was a maker presentation, and at the end of the video, they were mentioning some places that you can get things made. I think there's probably several competitors, but I remember their logo was in there, and there might even have been somebody from their company there, but it happened to be at the end of a video. So,
Is this the first time you've been on the site?
yeah. I think I might have browsed by it once, but I never really dove into it too much. It was kind of easy to navigate, to be honest. I mean, all I had to do was scroll down. I do like the initial presentation of just the concept and what you're going to get, and then as you scroll down, you're just immediately presented with some more context of maybe the next pathways in. So promoting the marketplace first is cool. I jumped in there immediately. Like, I think I went to attack drones and stuff.
How does it meet like what your expectations were of what you thought the site was?
I think initially this was a pretty good situation here. I didn't ever make it down to like news. I didn't like get into the news of the company just out of the gate. But I do like this. The last thing I searched I searched for jewelry, and it's actually offering me some interesting jewelry kind of here. So I like that AI kind of last path suggestion. It's kind of handy to have like in the middle. See, this is nice. All the consumer-based stuff is here, and then you go, hey, are you a business? Do you want to make like hundreds or if not thousands of this thing, and you know, productize it? Learn more. To me, that's really valuable, because I would want to take an idea and then want to scale it immediately, because this is me. So this is a great way to kind of cruise there. Now this is interesting. So no minimums. All the value adds to their service are right in front of me. That's cool. So even as a consumer, I can kind of see like, yeah, I'm interested in that for like a long-term thing too. Yeah, neat.
Cool.
I kind of want to sign in and join right now.
Well, I'll record a video and send it to the Shapeways people.
Cool.
Cool, man.